What is up? My name is Jude Avery. This is Zhwan. Welcome to the Jam Room. Hello and welcome to Jude Avery'S Jam Room. This is my brand new show where I give artists and creatives the chance to perform right here on YouTube. And the first person that I have is an absolutely amazing recording artist and an amazing guy, Zhwan. And we are going to talk about his journey and everything that he is getting up to. Why don't you introduce yourself?
Hello, I'm Zhwan, 17-year-old from Coventry.
So let me tell you, this guy is top notch. So I'm just going to get straight into it. So Zhwan, what got you into music? Because I've been seeing you all over socials.
Well, since the last time I met you, we had an interview when I was in my bedroom. Well, as I said, here's the place where we are. This is where I started. But yeah, it really changed my life because I was never a music artist. I never knew what music was. Never sang, never rapped. So I didn't know what it was. When I walked into that room, into this little studio, I thought to myself, wow, this is amazing. And now just like, all right, my career is going to start from here.
That's what I'm talking about. That is what I'm talking about. So now I actually know, because you've said this is where your music journey started. I actually know that you're originally from Sweden.
Yes.
And seeing the music scene in Sweden compared to here, when you moved here, what was a big like culture shock that you got with the music scene?
Well, I never listened to no drills. I only used to even back in the Sweden, because I born in Iraq and then being raised and grew up in Sweden. Even back in my home country, I never used to listen to no Iraqi music. But when I went to Sweden, I started listening to Justin Bieber, Chris Brown, and those type of artists. Since today, I still listen to them because they are great artists, to be honest. Yeah. So yeah, it's when I came here, because I never used to listen to drill. So I was like, what is this? I never listened to that.
It was a whole new sort of genre.
Yeah, I was like, that is mad. I'm never going to go to that because that is not my type of genre, because that's not me. I'm a lover boy. I'm an R&B artist.
That's what I like. And that was actually going to be my next thing. So what is the genre? Like you said, so your genre's R&B. What gave you the idea to go into the R&B scene out of all the others? Like obviously Chris Brown, but where did it begin as well?
Well, it all began when I first made my first ever song. It's called Ensam. It's in Swedish. And when I made that, I was like, you know what? I can't really sing, But then I thought to myself, it's possible if I could do it. So I practiced every day, sang different songs. I used to do those practices.
Yeah. All the scales.
I used to do that type of stuff. And when I did that, it was just like a different type of story. And I thought to myself, yes, I can do it. When I did it, I was like, sick. Now I'm going to become a singer. When I became a singer, it was just the whole word oh, he's a singer now. I thought he was a rapper.
Yeah.
It just changed.
And when I'm telling you, this guy can sing. His voice is so good. I don't know where he went to learn. Obviously, he told us where he went to learn, but the depths that he's gone to learn is absolutely fantastic. And alongside learning, I know you have recently you've just finished school. So what is it to you having that freedom to finally just be able to write and just create?
Well, now that I've left school, it was it's my first day in college now. Now I've made so many friends, fans in college. People come up to me, oh my God, you're the music artist. Oh my God, you that.
Yeah.
Well, when I left school, it was we was not allowed, because you've seen the clip that went viral. I was just I don't give a damn. I'm running up to the stairs. Everyone was cheering for me. I was like, yeah, come on, it's me now. You know what I mean?
It was fanatical. It was okay, imagine something from a movie. That's what it was like. This guy, he stood in front of the courtyard of the school, inside the school, and he just got the whole school to say, Sue! I was like, this guy has so much aura. I mean, so alongside having aura, what else do you do other than music?
I play football and I just hang out with friends, and I do acting. I've got my first ever film coming out soon.
No way.
Yes. It's called Solomon's Difference. But yeah, I've never tried being acting. But when I tried it, I was like, that is mad. I learned new skills. I learned how to be myself and try different characters. Because in that movie, I was I'm lost. I'm trying to find where my dad is. So I'm adopted to one of my best friend's mom, which they are black, you know what I'm saying? And I got adopted. My stepbrother, his name is Solomon, and my name is David in there.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So he has a scholarship, and he's not trying to find my dad. He knows who my dad is, but he's not trying to tell me, and he's not trying to find it because he's trying to focus on his scholarship. So I'm out there alone, lost, like a lost boy, you know?
Yeah.
Trying to find where it is. But let's say there's a guy, he is my dad, but I go to him and I deal stuff with him, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, yeah.
But I don't know that's my dad and he doesn't know I'm his son. So I go to his house, advice, get that, get this, and I still know that that's my dad. So that's where it gets interesting, where at the end, I'm just like putting my hood up. I'm like, all right, I'm going to do something mad. That's where it ends. That's when that's where the audience were like, part two.
Don't give too much away now. Don't give too much away.
But there's going to be a premiere in Belgrade soon. So
okay.
Yeah, it should be fun.
So make sure to check that out.
Yeah,
but
check it out, guys.
I know that I already said, you have an absolutely amazing voice. And once again, this is what the show's about. It's about giving the people a chance to get their voice heard and get their voice shared. So you are about to perform. And I am excited. Like, I'm so excited. I've heard him sing live once, and we'll get into that a bit later, but I'm going to hear him sing live right here, like next to me. So what's the first song that you're going to do for us?
First song, it's called Through the Pain.
So Zhwan is about to perform his first song. I really hope you enjoy.
Struggle, fighting, started from the bottom. No one believed in me. Had to hustle every day. Had to grind just to eat. Had a dream of being great, but the vision wasn't clear. I was lost in my thoughts. Had to face all my fears. Through the pain and the struggle, I kept on fighting. I found strength in my pain. I found hope in the light. Every setback was just a set up for a comeback. And live and prove that you can make it off from the bottom. Through the pain and the struggle, I kept on fighting. I found strength in my pain. I found hope in the light. The streets were my classroom, the struggle my teacher. I learned how to survive, how to be a leader. I had to keep my head up, keep my faith in God. I had to stay true to myself, never pretend to be someone. Through the pain and the struggle, I kept on fighting. I found strength in my pain. I found hope in the light. Through the pain and the struggle, I kept on fighting. I found strength in my pain. I found hope in the light. Through the pain and the struggle, I kept on fighting. I found strength in my pain. I found hope in the light. Through the pain and the struggle, I kept on fighting. I found strength in my pain. I found hope in the light.
Now, didn't I tell you Zhwan has a voice? What a performance. What a song. I'm just going to get straight into it because that was fantastic. So what was the thought process writing through that song?
Well, through the pain. So like when I left school, I would just like thought to myself, why not write a song about me? It's like a leave a celebration, you know what I mean? Yeah. So like, why not do it? And some of the lyrics as well, like the choruses, it actually makes sense as well because of how I was struggling at school and everything. So that's why I wrote something like that. It was very, 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 very inspiring because some people messaged me in DMs, when are you going to release this? When are you going to do this? When are you going to do that? Like,
it's one of those ones.
Yeah, I was just like, soon. So I finally released it and it blew up.
I can imagine. It was fantastic. So I actually know that you have a DJ and you also have a guitarist. So do you actually write your songs with them, or do they just come along? And
So how it was, my DJ. Let's start with my DJ. So how it was, when I had my first ever headline show, it was called The Commitment Show. It's actually in the back as well.
oh yeah, I can see that.
Yes.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it was called The Commitment Show. So I had my first ever show, and it was like around 100 something people came into that sports hall.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it was mad. And I didn't have no DJ. I was like, rah, what am I going to do now?
Yeah.
Like, I DM'd so many people. I was like, I need a DJ. And then that's where I found your friend, Raf.
Rafferty.
Yes.
No way. Okay.
Yeah, go on.
So I'm
Let me
gonna
tell them.
actually no. You explain who Rafferty is, because when I first met this child, and I mean child, I was
Talented.
flabbergasted. Please explain who Rafferty is.
So, Raf, last year we was at Godiva, and I was backstage with you.
Yes.
And then Raf just finished his set, and then you were like, Raf, you pulled him over. Let's have an interview. And then from there, you interviewed him. That's where I was like, oh, wait, I know that guy from somewhere. I was like, Raf, it's you from Godiva, right? He was like, yeah. I was like, be my DJ. He was like, all right. I was like, how much you asking? He was like, I don't want to get paid. I just want to do it for experience.
Yeah.
So that was like, right, that's a good guy, you know. That's why I was like, I'm keeping you for like my DJ sets and everything.
And bearing in mind, when I say young talent is key, because Raf he's like 14 years old, and
yes.
he is a top-notch DJ. So, so working with Raf, do you work with Raf often, or is it just any event that you and him can collab together with?
So how it was, yeah. When I first had him here, he came here rushed, and I was like, I need you for my DJ set, because there's gonna be 4 acts, and it's gonna be me lost. And he was not used to my songs.
Oh, okay,
so
yeah,
he was just
yeah.
like pressing random stuff. I was like, it's cool. And then when we did like more shows, because we were backstage after the show we had around here in Boys and Girls Club, we were backstage. I was like, yo, I've got more shows. Would you want to be involved? He was like, yeah, I don't mind. I was like, sick. He came in for rehearsal, actually. He came in for rehearsal. We were in the other room. We were rehearsing.
Yeah.
I was giving him the songs, how to play them, how to like mix them, how to reload them. He got used to it. And when he got used to it, we was doing different shows, till it was actually absolutely amazing.
That's amazing, man.
He was just happy to actually be on stage with me and DJ, because when I do, this is my signature. When I'm on stage, I'll be like, "Hi, people, how are you doing? We feeling good?" They're like, "Yeah, we feeling good."
Crowd
like,
warm
amazing.
And
Yeah,
like
I've got to
That's what I
control
like
the crowd.
to hear, man.
And then I'm like, "Cool." So if you know me or not, I don't come here to those events, concerts alone. So please, guys, give a random applause for DJ Raf. That's my signature. Everyone, ooh, yeah, amazing. Because I've got to give him the appreciation as well. Appreciation, you know what I'm saying? To like get him on stage and appreciate that he's with me. So yeah, to be honest, he's getting used to my songs. We still got more shows to do.
That's fantastic. And alongside collaborating with Raf, has there been any other artists that you've collabed with either recently or going to collab with?
Oh yeah, I've got a song coming out the 8th of July with his name is 019 Arms. We made a song together. It's called Grinding All Night.
That's amazing.
So, yeah,
that's amazing. Now, you're about to perform again, and I need to ask you, what space do you need to feel like you're in before you go on to performance? That's whether you're about to record a song or whether you're about to perform on stage. What's the space you need to put yourself in?
I've got to get locked in.
Yeah.
I've got to be in my zone. So like I could either focus on what I'm doing and be focused on like I've got to look into that show because that's where my mind is. I can't be nowhere else. That's why even my manager says, don't get too attached to anyone and just focus on your career because I know you will go far.
Yeah.
So what I need is I've got to sit down, read through my lyrics again because I've got to memorize them. I can't forget them. And then have some water, just try and relax backstage, look into the mirror and be like, you got this, and then go perform.
That's what I'm talking about. And you're about to do it right now with your second song, which is?
This is a live show, Hurt So Bad.
so bad. Smoke on a gun just to numb my pain. I know where we went wrong. Filling on my cup so I know my brain. Tell you boyfriend if I see him, I'ma knock that grim of his face. See, I'm not really tryna be in love. If it all ends in vain. Ooh, oh, yeah, you hurt so bad. Smoke on a gun just to know my pain. I know where we went wrong. Filling on my cup so I know my brain. Tell you boyfriend if I see him, I'ma knock that grim of his face. See, I'm not really tryna be in love. If it all ends in vain. Ooh, oh, I feel so alone, like I don't have a purpose. Asking myself, is it really worth it? Living this life, don't feeling important. But I feel like a different person. I guess I just needed something to believe in. Even though nobody wants to believe in me. My past is full of lies, of my demands. So that's who I am to all of the people. Not to me, I felt like a different person. Smoke on a gun just to know my pain. Yeah, it hurts so bad. Smoke on a gun just to know my pain. I know where we went wrong. Feeling on my cup so I know my brain. Tell me boyfriend if I see him, I'ma knock that grim off his face. See, I'm not really tryna be in love. If it all ends in vain. Ooh, oh, oh, oh. Smoke on a gun just to know my pain. I know where we went wrong. Feeling on my cup so I know my brain. Tell you boyfriend if I see him, I'ma knock that grim off his face. See, I'm not really tryna be in love. If it all ends in vain. Ooh, oh, ooh, oh, ooh, oh.
Absolutely fantastic. Another performance right here from Zhwan. So, let me break it down to me. So, what gave you the inspiration for that song? Because whereas the other song was kind of faster, this one was kind of a slow paced. It was a nice. How can I describe it? It was very smooth and it was a very emotional song. So, what gave you the thought to write this?
Well, for the people out there, they love love songs. You know what I mean? And I was like thinking to myself, why not make her? And this song is not the only. I'm not the only artist that's on it. I've got another guy. His name is Tavo.
Okay.
He's doing the chorus. So what we thought, we would just like one day on Instagram, I scrolled through his page.
Yeah.
And I seen he could sing. I was like, can we go on a song together? He was like, yeah, that's fine. And then we made a song. I was like, sick. It's going to be called Hurt So Bad. I was like, do you want to release it or should I release it? He's like, it's up to you. I don't mind. I was like,
Fair enough, yeah.
I'll release it. And then that one blew up so fast because the amount of message I got from that, it was amazing.
Really? Wow.
It was like, oh my God, this song. Actually, today as well, somebody, after when I finished college, somebody came up to me. Guess what? I was like, yeah. She was like, you know my mom? I was like, yeah, I know your mom. She was like, she's been listening to your song for a decade.
No way.
You know? I was like, what song? She was like, well, today I walked into her room. She was listening to Hurt So Bad. I was like, are you being serious? She was like, yeah. I was like, that is amazing. Just say thank you to your mom and I appreciate the support for real.
That's amazing. So as well as the approval from teens, as well as the approval from adults, you got the mom approval, which is the most important approval to have. But alongside that, you've got approval from some amazing big industry places. So I am so happy that I know that you've performed on Britain's Got Talent. So you auditioned for Britain's Got Talent. You performed at the Godiva Festival.
Yes.
You've performed at HMV Empire. So let's start with Britain's Got Talent. How did that come about? How did you get to audition?
So, well, how it all started, I was in school back then. It was 2023. So one day I was in maths. Some girl came up to me. She was like, why don't you go on Britain's Got Talent? I was like...
That's how it starts, yeah?
I was like, I don't know. And then she was like, you should. I was like, I'll think about it. And then it took like 2 months for me to realize, she said Britain's Got Talent. I was watching Britain's Got Talent that day as well, on Reels and everything.
Yeah.
And then I was like, I went on that page and it said apply. I took a moment. I was like, should I or should I not? Well, I was like, you know what? If I want to take my career further, then
Exactly.
yes.
That's the place to go.
I applied. I got emails back. They were like, you got to come in this time, London, this. I was like, amazing. Okay. Me and my best friend, we took his dad with us. We drove there. We were in London. We were queuing up. The queue, I will tell you this, the queue was from here to Birmingham. It was so big.
I can
like,
absolutely
there were
imagine.
so many talented people.
Yeah.
I was like, I have no chance. Well, I got through the first round. I got through the second round, but I didn't get through. I got through the second round, and then the third one, if I got through that,
Yeah.
I would have been on TV by now. But then they were like, nah, we love you confident though. They were like, you should try that next year.
Yeah.
I was like, say no more. Okay, that's fine.
And I think that's what you still need to do. I would love to see you perform on BGT. And I'm sure somebody because at the moment, KSI is one of the judges at the
Yes.
moment, and I can see him taking over from Bruno Tonleone. I can see KSI giving you a golden buzzer. I can 100% see it. And there's so much potential that you have, and that potential has been taken to the Godiva Festival.
Yes.
So tell me about that.
Godiva Festival. Well, I performed for Godiva Festival. It was 2022 I performed, and then last year.
So you performed twice at the festival, because
Yes.
I only saw you the first time.
Yeah, that was last year. Well, last year I was performing on the Cov Connect, something like that.
Cov Kingston Connect stage.
Yeah, that one, yeah. I was
Cov
performing on...
Connect Kingston, sorry. Yeah.
whatever it's called, whichever.
Yeah.
I was performing on that, and then there was actually fans there. They were like, oh my God, it's oh my God.
Yeah.
They were
I
taking so
remember.
many pictures of me. And then I went to main stage. I was not even allowed to go there.
Yeah. You just happened to sneak on, yeah.
The clothes I had on, they thought I was a performer.
You were?
Yeah, I know, but I was not allowed there though. Guess who I seen though?
Who'd you see?
Wes Nelson.
Really?
I was on stage with Wes Nelson.
No. Yes, you were. Yeah, because I at the time I was hosting on the Cov Connect Kingston stage, so I heard you were with Wes Nelson, and I never got the chance to. So, did you actually get to speak to him?
I took a picture with him.
Oh, you took a photo with him?
Yes.
Yeah. Did you know that he was on Love Island all the
Yes. And I met his producer as well. I've
way.
been talking to his producer for a decade. I've gone in his DMs. We were just talking and everything.
Well, you know what to do. You might just have to just drop another message, be like, yo, got a few songs out. Yeah.
I told him he didn't pass me his number though. I was like, say no more. He just let me on scene.
No, it's all right. But the people who did pass you the number was HMV Empire. So I know you performed there not too long ago. So what was that like?
So actually, I was the opener for Jason Allen.
Okay.
So Jason Allen is a busker.
Yeah.
He has 1.3 million on TikTok. So he was doing an opening show. So whoever got the most votes.
Okay,
would have been on the show. So
and look at that, it was you.
It was me and some other people from that little voting thing.
Okay, yeah.
I was the winner, and then I was like, cool. He said, you have to do one song. So I was like, cool, that's fine. I'll do one song. I respected it. I was like, can I bring my DJ though? He said, no, because there's no space on the thing. I respected it. I was like, cool.
Yeah.
But then I was backstage at the HMV. I looked into the mirror. I was like, how am I going to do this without my DJ? Because I've been performing with him for decades. And
Yeah.
I was like, that's fine. You know what? I'm just going to do it. My DJ messaged me. He's like, you be fine, man. Just do it.
Yeah, man.
I was like, okay. I went on. Everybody, I was like, hi, people. How you doing? Oh, my God. The amount of people was there. They were all screaming.
Was it like yo, this is real now?
Yeah, like that was amount of 300 people. 300. HMV was packed.
Yeah.
I was like, hi, people. Everyone, woo, yo. And then I was like, sick. I was like, how you feeling? Feeling good? Everyone was like, yeah. same energy. I was like, okay, so I've got a song for you, which I'm gonna be performing next.
Yes,
the
yes,
song,
you are.
I'm sorry. I was like, I've got a song for you. It's called "I'm Sorry." I just need you to help me with a chorus. So he goes, "Don't go tonight." They were like, "Yes, we got it. We're gonna join you." I was like, "Amazing. Whenever you're ready, play it."
I am loving the crowd warming that you have. You've already got that stage presence. And what is it like to have these experiences so young? Because this is shaping you for the future.
Well, I've never had that because I had to practice on it, to be honest. Because I was not good at crowd controlling.
Yeah.
Now if let's go Rolling Loud, I would control the whole crowd.
Oh yeah, 100%. I can see that. I can see that.
It takes time, to be honest.
Yeah.
You just gotta practice, rehearse till you get to the point that you be like, okay, cool, I'm gonna go on that stage and I'm gonna kill it.
Yes.
Well, I was on stage, they were singing it. I had to put my mic down. I was like, go ahead, sing it, sing it. It's your turn. And then when I rapped, when I started the rapping part,
Yeah.
they did not expect that.
Really?
They were making noise.
Jeez. You need to send me a video of this because I need to see this clip.
I will send you that because when I started rapping, they were just like, wait a minute, this is different to other people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then when I finished doing that, fans came up. They were like, oh my God, can we take a picture? Oh my God, can you sign this? Can you do this? Can you do that? I was like, yeah, sure. I didn't even know because it was not my show.
Yeah.
But it felt like it was my show.
It practically turned into your show.
Like people was coming up to me instead of them going up to the artist, like the actual artist that made the event.
Yeah.
I was like, that is crazy. And then a few days ago, they were requesting for another show. So I've made my show, first one.
That's what I'm
They were
talking
asking
about.
for another show, which is planning. It's coming soon in August.
And now you are going to give us a show again by performing the song.
Yes.
And then I'm going to end with something what I am going to call, at the moment, I'm going to call it Jude's Quickfire. Jude's Quickfire Jam. So you're going to perform I'm So Sorry.
I'm sorry.
Don't go tonight. Stay here one more time. Remind me what it's like. And let's fall in love one more time. I need you now by my side.
Yo, Cyprian, go crazy.
Turn me on when you turn me down. I'm begging, please, just stick around.
But I'm sorry if I felt this guilt inside my chest. But I'm sorry, I don't want to go to bed. All the crazy thoughts, they be running through my head. I can't sleep tonight knowing people will be dead. Rest in peace to my friends. Rest in peace to the OGs. Rest in peace to the old me. Have you ever met the old me? I was toxic to the people that would hold me. I don't miss the old me. I don't miss the old me. When I'm so lonely, when I felt so safe, when my mother used to hold me.
All the memories we had are slowly fading in the past. We can never turn back, and it's really sad, but that's how life goes. You can never take it back. All the times that we had. I'm sorry, don't leave me. I want you here with me. I know that your love is gone. I can't breathe, I'm sorry. I know that this isn't easy. Don't tell me that your love is gone. That your love is gone.
Time fading in the glass. I don't wanna call nobody when I feel alone. I don't like to talk, so I keep it to myself. All my worry about my health, yeah. I love you, man, but you should worry about yourself. If I could, I would take it all back. Take it back how it was in the past. When I wish I was just a better man. Now what about the things I never had? Every day felt so bad. Things we never had. I'm gonna get all for the fan.
I'm sorry, don't leave me. I want you here with me. I know that your love is gone. I can't breathe, I'm sorry. I know that this isn't easy. Don't tell me that your love is gone. That your love is gone. I'm sorry, don't leave me. I want you here with me. I know that.
What a performance once again. Zhwan, thank you so much for coming on. But just before we leave, I'm going to do something called Jude's Quickfire Jam. So are you ready? It's just some questions about, you know, what you want to do for the future.
All right.
So, your dream artist to collab with?
Could be anyone, right?
Could be absolutely anyone.
I would say Wes Nelson, to be honest.
Wes Nelson. Okay. The GOAT song for you at the moment, the greatest of all time song for you at the moment?
What, of mine or the artists?
Could be yours.
Well, the song that I listen to is it's a lot, to be honest. You know.
Okay.
I wouldn't
Yeah.
put all of them in.
Okay. And then the festival that you would absolutely love to play at?
Right. This one is interesting because there's multiple. Either BBC.
Okay. Big Weekend.
Yeah. Big Weekend. Or there's other one. What don't know what it's called.
Glastonbury.
Yes.
Okay.
That one.
I really, really, really want him to see. I really want to see him there, and I really want to see him perform again very, very soon. But Zhwan, thank you so much for coming on the show.
Thank you very much, man.
And if you want to be in the next episode of Jude Avery'S Jam Room, just go into the description and you can get involved. But thank you so much, and I'll see you soon.